How hard did you push it? Till I black out? Yes. Numerous times, yes.
What's happening, Municipals? This is your boy Big C. I am coming in today to do kind of a solo pod. I am going to be talking about this cool new place in Westland, just south of Portland, called Shortland Golf Club. So it's a 19-hole par 3 course. Kind of rad. It is artificial turf from about 15 to 30 yards in. Yes, I said that right. Artificial turf. Greens are 100% artificial. Bunkers are 100% artificial. Not sand. It's its own texture. It's its own thing. They don't play really like bunkers, but that's not the concept of this. But massive undulation, fun greens, funnel pins. Really, really, really cool. The way I described it to some people was it is kind of like Bandon Preserve with AstroTurf. I mean, the way it's laid out, very rustic feel, lots of different undulations, slopes to play off of, different approaches to come at it. It's a really fun little test from 115 in. That is the longest hole. It is 19 holes, which I think is kind of quirky and fun. They said that's just what fit in the property, so that's what they went with. One of my favorite things, too, is they're putting in a putt and chip course. That'll be 18 holes, which is going to be super fun to bring the family, get people out there. I think one of my favorite things is this is a place of any ability. Somebody like myself that I take, golf pretty seriously. Our group takes golf pretty seriously. The greens are receptive. They roll at a solid 10, 10.5. True rolls as well. A little bit severe slopes. If you've ever putted on a mat, the slopes are, basically almost double the grade, and that's how they're going to slope. So they're a little bit on the aggressive side there, but that's what this place is about. It's about to have fun. But if you are a serious golfer, you can go out there, practice your short game, get around the 19 holes in an hour and 15, as long as you're not getting caught up by, some newer golfers. And people were super friendly. Let us pass. If you want to play fast, people will just move over. They're told by the clubhouse. I thought it was awesome. Two groups tried to get together and form a 8-some. He ran out there and he said, you know what? We're supposed to have fun out here. I told you, we don't really want people to do that. But go ahead, play as an 8-some. If anybody catches you, just move aside and let them play through. I thought that was a great way to handle it. It was, you didn't want to hinder people from having fun, but you also are creating, an environment to be like, yeah, people do want to play, and they want to play a little bit on the serious side as well as have fun. So, we're cool with both, but just respect others, out on the course. So this place was designed by a group called Jackson Con Design. The actual greens and turf layout and everything were done by Celebrity Greens. It's really, really interesting. The textures, how it feels, they're like very sanded but roll smooth. It's not like anything I've played. I'm really interested to see how it plays in the fall, because that is what this place should be meant for. Is we're able to play it through the winter in the Pacific Northwest, where everything gets really nasty. It'll be really cool if they've created drainage and slopes that allow this place to stay fairly dry and receptive even in the wet weather that we get coming into the fall and winter. So it'd be awesome to have a place to be able to go out on a dry day after a bunch of rainy days and still be able to get some shots in. So interested to see how that goes. But one of my favorite things is there is a halfway house. I guess you'd call it a halfway house. You meet it every 3 holes pretty much. But it's called Slams. It's right in the middle, stocked with drinks and snacks and food and all the things you could ask for. But it's so well designed because you basically run into it 3 to 4 times throughout your round. You loop back to it multiple times. It's kind of centered out within the course. And it's kind of, if you want to just play 5 holes and take a break, let people pass you, hop back in, it's a really cool setup. Super modern, super cool clubhouse, full restaurant in the clubhouse, which I thought was wild for a par 3 course. It's just a great vibe. I would love to see more of these pop up around the country. Price wasn't too bad. I think, of course, your boy got a hot dog and something to drink. And my round, I think it was $38. And that was for 19 holes. I thought that was pretty reasonable. I get it. It's synthetic. I get it. Some people aren't going to be about that. They're not going to think it's real golf. I think it's a place that should exist because, one, maintenance, cutting down on agronomy costs, all of that is going to save a place like this money, keep costs down, keep affordability, keep people out there playing. And it's more environmentally friendly than a normal course. I guess you can debate that. There are definitely some greenskeepers and things like that definitely do their best to be as environmentally friendly as possible with the real grass. But it just keeps all that cost down, keeps, the agronomy and things more environmentally friendly on their end. It's just a really, really cool test of what is able to be done with technology nowadays. Took a piece of land that was just part of a farm and created kind of a spot that people can come hang out, and enjoy themselves. And you literally just need to bring a gap wedge, a lob wedge, and a putter. Other than that, you really don't need anything. And it's kind of a breath of fresh air. Because being able to go out there, complete 9, I think the one thing that I harp on people the most, and I say this in fits and things that I do, at work, short game is the one thing nobody practices. And this makes short game practice fun. This allows you to attack pins. It allows you to understand slopes, and maybe the right way to get close to the hole is not necessarily directly at it. So, you learn how to course manage better. It's I think a great place and a great test for people to hone their skills. And I think a lot more people should spend time on short courses and honing those skills. But that's just my thought. But I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. Send us DMs, reach out to us. If you've played it, let me know how you thought or what you thought. But, this is kind of a short one this week. We just wanted to do kind of a quick hitter because I really thought that Shortland was a super fun, spectacular place. I want to see these pop up more often. check out our social media. You'll be able to see some of the footage of the place that I went to in one of our reels. So, really excited to hear some of your guys' thoughts, and hopefully some of you guys can get out there and check it out if you're local, or search in your area. See if you got short courses. See if there's anything like Shortland that is popping up in your area, because we would really love to know. And we would love to see more of these come about.